group that we'll talk about.
Yeah, Coach called this morning, and we had a pretty good discussion. He talked about, hey, this is a reward for these guys. These are guys that did a lot of really good things all summer. They made their mind. They did everything the coaches and the staff asked them to do, and these 5 young men are getting rewarded, and these are 5 new backs. You know, none of these guys have played for the Arkansas Razorbacks before. Good pass entry right there. And that's where the Razorbacks should be able to dominate. You can see their point guard. He's having a little bit of trouble against Anthony Black's pressure. That's Kevin Navarro.
Taken away by the Razorbacks. A chance for an early run out and a flush from Black, and our first chance to see his athleticism. Place the rebound off to Nick Smith Jr. So a 14-9 Arkansas lead here in the first quarter. That's a little bit of a separation. Wow. And a knockdown from Smith on the 3.
Philadelphia, New York, those are generally very hard-nosed, tough basketball players. These young men come from D.C., went to Maryland, and they went to Rhode Island.
How about the throw down there from Mikel Mitchell?
Yeah.
And the one thing, see, he joined this team late after helping Team USA to the gold medal at the FIBA Under-18 Americas Championship in Tijuana. He missed 8 workouts, but what great, valuable experience for him.
Yeah, he's very prepared for FIBA. And look at that, good play, down screen, and Nick Smith, let me tell you, number 1, he was kind of all-in fight Herrera with a couple of our guys. They're going to try to, affect you any way they can to throw you off your game.
There's the lob, there's the catch, and the throwdown from Jordan Walsh. 2 of the McDonald's All-Americans having some fun on that play.
We're going to see a lot of that. Nick Smith, the Jordan Walsh, extreme athleticism, great skill.
Going to see it again.
Yeah, going to get another one.
How about the run out and the throwdown from Jordan Walsh, the freshman from DeSoto, Texas, out of Link Academy.
Didn't feel like he could get all the way there without somebody catching up, and he shot a pretty tough, 23-footer and missed it. Now you see Darian Ford, left-hander, drive a
pass.
Yeah, Darian's a winner. His team's at Magnolia won. Another guy that's a great defensive player is Nick Smith. That guy, that young man just had to heave a shot up there. And see, when they get the rebound, they almost just have to throw it up because the Hogs are so big, so long, and so athletic.
Jalen Graham had the rebound on the other end. There's Ricky Council the 4th. We heard about every day in practice there's a Ricky moment. We had our first Ricky moment.
Scored against his own. We're 0 for 2. Hopefully that changes right here.
Smith gets the ball right back, leaves it for Walsh.
That's nice.
Too far under.
Thought he got fouled.
Shot clock's got to be winding down. Walsh will pull the trigger, and he beats the shot clock with a 3-pointer.
Yep, there you go. That'll help again. Valencia's got to be very happy, and I would love to be in the Razorbacks locker room at halftime.
I was just wondering when we might see Pinion, right? The shooter here.
That's good sub by Coach right there. Good block by Jordan Walsh using his out. Now that's how you need a zone. And no zone's going to stop that. And so great job. There it again. No zone's going to stop this 2-on-1 athlete.
There's the alley, but no oop. 4.3 points a game last year in the high school ranks.
Keith Zachary, the high school coach.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it up and then launch it down. Games first of 2 in Spain.
I think he tipped that. I think Mitchell tipped that there. That's why it didn't hit the rim. Good defense by the Razorbacks' first possession.
There is Brazil.
Yeah, you beat the zone right there. That works. Yeah, you can't get that zone set.
They made up for it by making free throws, that type of thing. But they've not exactly threes against the zone. Here, out and running, my goodness gracious. Driving Brazil. That was a poster and a throwdown.
Bench for the Razorbacks. He can do whatever.
Nearing the final minute. First of our 4.
Nice defense there.
There's Pinion. The behind-the-back pass and the flush from Jalen Graham.
Good unselfish play by Joseph. He could have laid it up.
Together.
Yeah. Another thing about the officials, we had the traditional.
That one too strong.
There
The rebound, the putback, and the slam for Mitchell.
Ball movement. That was about 6 or 7 crisp passes, but the last 2 guys should have shot it.
Brazil with the steal, and he'll get to finish off the window.
100th year of Razorback basketball.
Here comes Catalan Elite in transition. That shot a brick. And it's picked up by the Razorbacks. Working quickly. Dunning lays it up and in.
Missed again, but the Hogs get that offensive rebound.
Rubio dribbled it off his own foot, lost the basketball, and Catalan picks it back up. Stolen away by Arkansas. The feed.
Wow.
And Walsh tears it down.
Back with the Hogs, so a lot of the guys back off the coaching staff, a little bit of change.
Costa, that one almost broke the backboard, and we're heading the other direction.
Well, you can see him right there when he's in attack mode. Yep. See it right there in passes, and the Hogs did that. And they're going to see zone defense at times throughout this year because the Razorbacks have such dynamic and athletic guards. And people are going to think they've got a better chance to defend it when they're sitting in a zone. Most people aren't going to be able to guard Arkansas man-to-man.
The Euro stepping in for Dunning Jr.
Now, and they've been effective. Razorbacks staying there man-to-man. Good, solid defense. This team has scored more than the Valencia team did the other day, but they're better. They're a better team, and the Razorbacks have played, I think, better defense overall.
Johnson drops it off to Brazil, and Brazil with a technical.
Yeah, so he's going to get in a fight if he's not careful.
Experience. That's what these games are supposed to be about, is learning and figuring this all out.
And look at that, Brazil comes right out. Yeah, tattoos a shot. Great block.
Big time dunk from Devo Davis.
About ready to get this one underway, and the Razorbacks will control the opening tip. Nick Smith Jr. controlling for the Hogs. They saw a little bit of Zor's game, shooting the three, though. Certainly a focal point. How about the very first triple knocked down by Anthony Black? This basket played Elon, give up 100 points to them. Lost 84-56 to Vandy. The Hogs so quick. Smith is going to take an open three. Will rattle in and out. No good. That's down to Kamani Johnson, coming off a game where he had 12 rebounds. 10 points, 12 rebounds for Kamani. All the way to the rim is Anthony Black for another easy trip to the basket and a flush.
In my opinion, the first team we played that had the older men.
No.
And I think game 2 opponent was the best team the Hogs have played thus far out of these three opponents.
Yet to exist on Brunetto, but he stepped out and buried the triple.
That's coming right out of the timeout. Good job by their coach, and having those guys run a nice play. Partners sit over there and say, by golly, I'm going to fight Claw.
Ball just didn't stick very long for this team, and even when Arkansas is able to take one and run out and get Devo Davis with a flush on the other end. Second about Arkansas
zone
has not been able to get much separation. Facing a different look here in the Ricky Council drives into traffic.
Well, it's good to start with a bucket against the zone. Boom. Nick Smith said, we're not going to struggle with the zone like we're good. Brazil's been playing well. You got a lot of guys doing stuff. Now, Ricky Council showed his athleticism right there. He went really high.
Oh, goodness. How about Anthony Black to the rim for the hammer? To 55 just a few days earlier.
Yeah. There they are, 2-3 zone again. Nice line.
Backdoor alley-oop and another throwdown from Anthony Black. 9 couple of big-time dunks.
Yeah, he's been 60. By the time this game's over, he's going to go in, average 20 points a game. That's really good.
I think it speaks to your point. Score is score, and he very much is just that. Devo on the lob. There's Ricky Council, the fourth.
And it also would allow coach to play more guys if he so chooses.
I think so. The one question I have for you on the next dead ball, Walsh will take it. I'll hold on because the pace is furious. There's Brazil. He is going to give the leads to an easy lay-in by Barry Dunning Jr. running the floor and being rewarded.
Great, and I mean great half-court man-to-man defense, Coach Musselman. But he's got so much talent that he has recruited. He's got a chance to really press if he chooses to.
It's a one-handed Devo Davis. Walsh. Like there should have been some type of whistle. Nothing called. Again, no fouls. Come on, Johnson. Someone needs to end this sequence. Barry Dunning Jr. will do it with the jam.
How about that? And he finished strong when he went to the top. Full court press. I love it. They drop back. The inbound, they drop back. Now it's just kind of man-to-man full court.
Longo will cross for basket Pisano.
Yep.
Take it away again. Devo Davis gliding in, going with the right hand, scoring, using his body to shield his defender. And Devo with 3 field goals and 6 points.
It's hard in there.
Walsh giving up a couple of inches. That is bit of a European shot, and yet it dropped through. Jordan Walsh, Pinion.
Yeah, Cal Pinion 3 times.
About at least 2.
And right there, they fouled Nick.
My goodness. That looked like it was going to hit the shot clock, and it landed on the top of the basket.
Oh, goodness.
Well, there's Nick Smith. Open look. He will drain the 3. 20 points for Nick Smith Jr., and he's hit a couple of trips.
Hogs got a lot of players, a lot of depth. This team's got some guys out, and so I look for the Hogs to be very aggressive and maybe trying to get to that free throw line and just being aggressive to the basket. Hopefully we'll get some good.
Still a 5-2 game. Bakken Bears with the drive, but a nice block near the top of the rim by the Hogs, and a chance maybe to have some defense turn into offense. There's Brazil. He'll lay it in, and a chance for 3. Still 5 of the 8 for the Razorbacks.
Got Ricky in, and he's getting after that ball pretty good, and he's a good defense player. He checked in for Barry Dunning.
Pass intercepted again. Anthony Black ahead of the pack, and he'll hammer one down with the right hand.
Play 2 or 3 teams all year bigger than they are. Use that, and when you're this athletic, get after people. They don't let them run anything. You can see this professional team here is not even running an offense. They're just trying to get it down the floor and get a shot up at the rim.
Trevin Brazil had that rebound. He had 7 in 15 minutes the other day after he was challenged by Muss, and the Hogs able to score quickly again.
Yeah, got in transition there and got a layup, and Razorbacks are feeling good. Bakken's no match here. They just don't have the athletes that the Razorbacks have. And it's just run and layup and dunks now. And we saw it from Fayetteville, Arkansas on Saturday. And so they started working on it. They didn't have the tools to do it effectively. And so look at Kamani just battling inside, gets his shoulder into that defensive player. And it's like...
Jordan Walsh on the drive, able to absorb a little bit of contact. He missed! My goodness gracious! Trevin Brazil caught it with one hand and threw it down.
He's comfortable in his surrounding. Had a good college career at Missouri Southern State University.
By the way, Ricky Council had the made field goal.
But as good as this team is getting to the basket and really, especially in these games where they do that right there, drive and dunk, why do you want to shoot a 3? You got some guys kind of getting after it a little bit. Like 3 times he's had a chance, like that fast break a minute ago with Brazil just took it from him. So if you're trying to hang in with a team like
play, that's 9 points for the 19-year-old.
He won't have 3 or 4 steals every game. It's hard to average that, but there'll be games that he will.
That's a tough pass, yet it threaded the net. Another catch and another flush from Brazil.
Yeah, beautiful play right there coming off.
Quarter and Jordan Walsh. I still, it's the being second leading scorer at some point, although it feels like in the last couple of games, just 2 points the other day. And there is Kamani again.
Well, my
day with 2 teams we thought would be maybe the cleanest or the best game of the have cashed a winning ticket.
I think both of them have about 24.
There he is. Brazil again, 28 points. He has still missed just 1 shot.
They had a tough year, but you know he was good in Bud Walton. We beat him by about almost 50, but he was good in Bud Walton.
1 rebound shy, unless he gets one more.
I think he'll get 10.
You think he's got one more in him?
Absolutely. I think he'll give him 10. He's going to be around that rim.
And this will finish off a 73-59 Razorback win. 15 points in the fourth quarter. Trevin Brazil, however, will lead the way with 28 points and 9 rebounds. Only missed a couple of shots. One of those was a 3-pointer.